Hey everyone! Today we're diving into a classic story you might know called The Clever Fox. Now, on the surface, it seems like a pretty simple tale. But what's really interesting is how it shows that sometimes the solution to one problem, well, it can actually create an even bigger one. So let's get right into it.
You know, every good story kicks off with a problem, right? And this one starts with something we can all understand, being incredibly thirsty. Our main character, the fox, is just completely driven by this one desperate need for water. And that single quest is what's going to set this whole dramatic story in motion.
Okay, so first up, let's set the scene a little bit, because the jungle itself, it's practically another character in this story. So picture this. It is just a brutally hot day in the jungle. I mean, sweltering. And the heat here isn't just, a minor detail. It's a real force working against our fox. It's creating this incredibly tough situation for everyone who lives there.
And the results of that heat? They're pretty severe. It's like the environment itself has just turned on them. All the little ponds and watering holes have completely dried up. So what started as just being thirsty has suddenly become a real life or death situation for our fox.
All right, so with no easy options left on the table, the fox has to start a desperate search for water. This is her mission now.
And you can really feel how desperate she is, can't you? She's not just wandering around. No, she is frantically looking everywhere, searching for any sign of water. The whole jungle has become this huge, dry obstacle course.
And then, after all that searching, something that must have felt like an absolute miracle appears in the middle of this dry, dusty landscape.
And there it is, a well. It's not a natural pond or a stream, which are all gone, but a man-made thing that just screams water. For the fox, this must have been like seeing an oasis in the desert, a single beacon of hope.
But, and this is a big but, this is where the story takes a huge turn. See, finding the water was just part one. Getting to it, well, that's about to cause a whole new, totally unexpected problem.
So, let's break down this crucial moment. It happens in 4 quick steps. First, she gets to the well, super hopeful. Second, she peeks inside, and yes, there's water. But then, in her excitement, step 3 happens, a single misstep. Her foot slips, and step 4, she's in the water. Just like that.
And just like that, in a split second, all that relief she felt from finding water vanishes. It's replaced by pure panic. The story says she immediately starts crying, with just one terrifying thought running through her head. It's not about finding water anymore. The question is completely changed to, how on earth am I going to get out of here?
So here's the real kicker, right? In solving her first problem, her thirst, she's accidentally created a much, much more dangerous one. Now she's trapped deep inside a well.
And that leaves us with the central question of the whole story. I mean, it's called The Clever Fox, but so far, all we've really seen is her desperation and some really bad luck. This is what sets up the real test. It's not about finding what you need. It's about figuring out how to escape an impossible situation you created yourself. It really makes you think, doesn't it? What does being clever actually mean when you're trapped by your own solution? That's really the question at the heart of this whole tale.